Hello everyone, welcome to the third video of concrete technology. As we are discussing the theory related to concrete technology, in previous two videos we have covered till important properties of various types of cement. Sorry, we have covered till disadvantages of concrete. Sorry. So in today's video we will cover the next three videos, which are ingredients of concrete, and then types of cement, and then important properties of various types of cement. So let's start. So today we are starting from here. The first topic for today's video is ingredients of concrete. As we have discussed earlier that concrete consists of cement. Concrete is actually a mixture or combination of cement, aggregates, water, and sometimes we use admixtures according to our need. So let's see what actually cement is. Cement, when mixed with water, forms a cement paste or matrix, right? When cement is mixed with water, it forms a paste or matrix, and this paste hardens due to the chemical reaction. And that chemical process is called hydration. So this is important. We need to remember this word hydration and its definition. So during the process of setting and hardening, the cement binds the aggregates together. This is the main function of cement, that during the process of setting and hardening of concrete, the purpose of cement is to bind the aggregates together. So the function of cement is thus to provide strength, durability, and water tightness to the concrete. So this is what actually cement is. The next thing is aggregates. So aggregates are used in concrete to provide economy in the cost of concrete. Aggregates act as fillers only. The main purpose of aggregates is that they are fillers. These do not react with cement and water. There is not any sort of chemical reaction between the aggregates and water or cement. So the only purpose of aggregate is that it acts as a filler. And its second function is that it provides economy to the cost of concrete. So aggregates are there are two types of aggregate which we use: fine aggregate and coarse aggregate, which we will discuss in detail in the upcoming videos. The next ingredient of concrete is water. So the main function of water in concrete is to form cement paste, right? The main function of water is helping cement while we are making the paste of cement. So the main function of water in concrete is to form cement paste, to lubricate the aggregate, and to provide required workability to concrete mix, right? So there are three main functions of water. The first function is that it helps in making the cement paste. Second is the lubrication of aggregates, and the third is to provide required workability to concrete mix. So the another thing is that the water which we are using as an ingredient for concrete, that water should have a pH value less than 6. It should not be more 6 or more than 6. It should be less than 6, the pH of the water which we are using as an ingredient for concrete. So sometimes we use admixtures as a concrete ingredient wherever it is needed. So these are the ingredients of concrete. The next is type of cement. As we discussed these ingredients, cement, aggregate, water, and then admixtures. So we will start with the cement, we will first discuss the different type of cements and the uses of those type of cement. So these are some important type of cements which we use in our daily base construction. Ordinary Portland cement OPC, low heat cement, rapid hardening Portland cement, blast furnace slag cement, sulfate resisting cement, air entraining cement, white and colored cement, high aluminum cement, pozzolana cement, and oil well cement. So most of the cement types, actually their name shows their function, like low heat cement, rapid hardening cement, blast furnace cement, sulfate resisting cement, air entraining cement, white and colored cement, high aluminum cement, pozzolana cement, and oil well cement. If you notice, most of the cement types, their names are representing their main function. So these are the basic names, and then we will discuss some important properties of various types of cements. These three are very important types of cement which we will discuss in bit detail, but let me first tell you the some important points about these different cement types. So the first and basic type of cement is ordinary Portland cement, which we also call OPC, right? So OPC is actually the common type of cement which we use, and it has adequate resistance to the dry shrinkage and cracks. This is the one of the important functions of OPC, that it has adequate resistance to dry shrinkage and cracks, but less resistance to the chemical attack. This is the disadvantage of OPC. So the advantage is that it has adequate resistance to the dry shrinkage and cracks, but less resistance to the chemical attack. It should not be used for construction work which is exposed to sulfate in soil, right? So these are important points related to OPC, ordinary Portland cement. And then next is low heat cement. Okay, as its name is showing that low heat cement actually contains low percentage of tricalcium silicate, which hydrates quickly, and dicalcium silicate, which hydrates slowly, right? So it contains low percentage of tricalcium silicate and dicalcium silicate. The second important point related to low heat Portland cement is that it contains less lime than OPC. So the quantity of lime in low heat Portland cement is less as compared to ordinary Portland cement OPC. So the presence of what is the main function of the presence of lime? The presence of lime in cement makes cement sound, provides strength to the cement. So lime is an important ingredient or constituent of the cement. So it is sort of disadvantage of low heat Portland cement, that it contains less lime as compared to OPC. And the next point is that low heat cement it possesses less compressive strength. This cement is widely used in retaining walls. So we need to remember this point, that we use low heat cement in retaining walls. It should not be used in thin walls. We should prefer low heat cement in thick walls, not in the thin walls. As we know that retaining walls are thick walls, so we prefer low heat cement in the construction of retaining walls. So these were some important points related to low heat Portland cement. The next is rapid hardening Portland cement. So its name is showing that this is some sort of cement which gets hardened rapidly, quickly. So the rapid hardening Portland cement is also known as high early strength cement. Rapid hardening cement is also known as high early strength cement. And one advantage of rapid hardening cement over OPC is that it is lighter than OPC. Since curing period for this cement is short, therefore it is economical, right? Because it gets hardened rapidly, right? It gets its strength very quickly. That means that its curing period is so short, so it is economical too. And it is used where high early strength is desired for construction, road pavements, for cold weather concreting, and where foam work is to be removed as early as possible. So these are the scenarios where we can prefer rapid hardening cement over the other type of cements, like in the construction of road pavements or in the areas where the weather is very cold and we are supposed to do concrete work, and in some cases where we need to remove the foam work as soon as possible. In those scenarios, we will prefer rapid hardening Portland cement. So the next type of cement is blast furnace slag cement. So this type of cement is made by uh, intergrinding of OPC clinker and granulated blast furnace slag. So we will combine the slag from the blast furnace with the clinker from ordinary Portland cement. So we will grind these two ingredients, slag from the furnace and clinker from the OPC. When we intergrind them, we will get the cement which is called blast furnace slag cement. As its name is showing that blast furnace slag, the slag from blast furnace is mixed with the clinker from OPC, and then we will intergrind both ingredients and we will get blast furnace slag cement, right? So actually it is cheaper than OPC. One of the advantages is that it is cheaper than ordinary Portland cement. It develops low heat of hydration and has less early strength. So it gets its strength very late. So it is actually used in dams, bridges, and then retaining walls too. So these are uses of blast furnace slag cement. The next is sulfate resisting cement. As its name is showing that this is some sort of cement which resists the sulfate, right? So in this, percentage of tricalcium aluminate is kept below 5% and it results in increase in the resisting power against sulfate. So whenever we keep the percentage of tricalcium aluminate below 5%, then this that kind of cement will obviously resist the uh, power against the sulfates. And it is used, sulfate resisting cement is used in structures which are likely to be damaged by severe alkaline conditions, such as canal lining and culverts. So like side drains, wherever there is some sort of connection with the water, where there is availability of alkalinity, yeah, or where the structure can be damaged by the presence of alkalis. In such conditions, we will prefer sulfate resisting cement. As I have mentioned the examples of such as canal lining, culverts, water drains. So in such cases, we will prefer sulfate resisting cement. And the next important type of cement is pozzolana cement. We are not going to discuss all the cement types. We will just discuss the important ones. And oil well cement, white and colored cement, air in training cement, high aluminum cement. These are not that much important. First 5 types and this pozzolana cement. These are important types of cement. So pozzolana cement is actually in Hindi or Urdu we call surkhi, right? Surkhi. We use surkhi to make the cement. That type of cement is called pozzolana cement. It is made by intergrinding OPC clinker and pozzolana, right? In blast furnace slag cement, we actually intergrind the slag from the blast furnace with the clinker. In pozzolana, we intergrind the clinker with pozzolana. So this is the difference between these two. And then pozzolana or surkey is essentially a siliceous material containing clay up to 80%. This is the important point. Pozzolana actually contains up to 80% of clay. In manufacturing of pozzolana cement, about 30% of pozzolana material is added to OPC clinker, and it is widely used for hydraulic structures such as dams, weirs, etc. So these are important points related to pozzolana cement. So important properties of various types of cement, as we have discussed about all of these already. So the other important point which I need to discuss is okay, we have skipped this white and colored cement. Actually, these are this sort of cement is prepared by adding 5 to 15%. I am discussing this one, white and colored cement. It is prepared by adding 5 to 15% of suitable coloring pigments because cement is finely ground. The commercial term used for coloring cement is colocrete. Commercially, we call color white and color cement as colocrete. 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 It is widely used for finishing floors and external surfaces. So these were the types of cement and their properties and their uses. So that's it for today's video. In next video, I guess we are going to cover the next few topics, which are physical tests which we use for cement, and then water cement ratio and effect of water cement ratio on strength of concrete, and then workability. We will cover these topics in the next video. So that's it for today. See you guys in next video.